Hi everyone, I'm doing a try-on video for the upcoming release of the Degen Lil Lac Sweater. This is the tiny entrelac pattern. I have another pattern that you can see a try-on video for called the Degen Lil Sweater. So this is the Lil Lac Sweater. I actually knit this sweater in 2016 or 17, and I'm just now getting around to releasing the pattern. So in terms of how this sweater is made, it is made with DK weight yarn or 2 eggs of fingering. If you watch my other videos, you may know that I'm a fan of that. That's because I just feel like some fingering weight yarns have better colors. No other reason. So it's knit from the bottom up, but not from the bottom rib. It's knit from the bottom, what I call the partial triangle row. It's knit in the round all the way up using the entrelac technique. And it does sort of look seamless, but it's knit like a typical sweater where you're doing the entrelac in the round, then you stop at the armhole, knit the front, knit the back, graft or seam the shoulder together, and then knit the sleeve on. And then the sleeve is finished with a rib, which is knit directly on. And then after you do all that, you add the neck and bottom rib on. That kind of just tightens it up a little bit, makes it look a little bit cleaner, which I love. This sweater was just knit with leftover. I know I keep doing leftover patterns, but I had some yarn left over and I wanted to get rid of all of it all at once. So I just did a big leftover project. I love how this sweater fits because since it's on the diagonal, the entrelac pattern is diagonal, it sort of has a different drape to it, but the little cuffs and bottom and neck kind of, again, clean up how it looks, kind of tightens it in. My favorite detail is on the sleeve. The way I decided to shape the sleeve cuff is by just doing a final round of locks and then going directly into the cuff. So that means that in between the locks, there's these little holes which you can stick your thumb through if you like. But it sort of makes that bubbly sleeve shape happen because it's basically decreasing all of the every other lock away to make this sort of cleaner, tighter little bubble cuff. Love that. One thing I did change between this pattern or this sweater and the actual pattern was I like a quite trim little neck. And so here you can see that I have 2 pink triangles that make the lowest part of the neck. On the final pattern, I decided to just do 1, and it makes the neck a little bit trimmer. And that will be the case on both sizes that I'm offering. This sweater has quite a bit of positive ease. I don't know how much, I'd say like maybe 12 to 15 inches of positive ease. So I made the sizes pretty liberal, like the space between the sizes, because it's not intended to be super fitted. And as always, I'm open to grading up further or down more because I'm committed to making sure it fits everyone. But I think that the 2 sizes will cover most people. And if you're not one of those people, let me know. I hope that you'll try this pattern because Entrelac looks really scary, but I think it's really fun. It sort of keeps you captivated as you make your way around because it's sort of a stripe pattern, but it makes this wild thing happen. It's like still magic to me, even though I understand how it works. It's one of those things where I'm like, who discovered this and how do they even wrap their mind around it? But once you get in the flow, it totally makes sense and it's really fun to do. And I hope you'll consider knitting it. This is the Degen Lil Lac Sweater.